Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here, honey. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, we have got to talk about this drama between Glorilla and Miss JT of City Girls. Shall I say formerly of City Girls? Because it ain't like nothing going on really. And it's very clear that the two ladies are going their separate ways without technically saying that they are going their separate ways. I mean, they are kind of tied up right now, considering the fact that QC Quality Control just did some type of deal last year where I believe they sold a great portion of their company to some white guys or whatnot. So I think that they're in limbo when it comes to the city girls. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're in limbo as individuals, which might be why Miss JT is feeling like she has to start all over and get it how she lived, with these different tours that she's going on, which technically is not tours, in my opinion. I really feel like she out here just doing some hostings, but she grouped everything together to make it seem like it's an actual tour. And matter of fact, I feel like JT mentioned that over on her page. I believe she said, I got so many bookings, so I decided to just group everything together. And then it looks like it's a tour to everybody else, but it's a tour of hostings, is what it is. So if y'all want to go see JT and support, girl, do whatever it is that you want to do. But anywho, we really here to get into Miss Glow. Well, really both of them. But Glow recently dropped her new I would say her new album. I'll just say project for now. Glorilla recently dropped a new project, and a lot of people are saying that it is really really good. And I'll be honest, I have not checked it out completely, but what I will say is the song that she has with Megan is eating the down. Is eating down. uh Megan ate that up for sure with that new song. I definitely loved it. At first, I wasn't necessarily feeling Glow's verse, but when I went back, watched the video and stuff, I like it. I think Glow sounds great on it. I think Megan did her motherfucking thing on the track, and they definitely got them something with that. And I'm sure their concerts are going to be hella lit. So I think that's going to be super fun. So shout out to those girls and congratulations to them. So while Glow has this song out, right? Or at least this album out, this project, she has a song on there that I believe is called Eight. And on this song is where she kind of mentions and brings up the fact that she and JT don't have any beef or anything. Like there's like they ain't the best of friends, but they also ain't got no beef, basically. Actually, what she says is, I just pray one day the bad bitchs, okay, um would come together, because Cardi and Nicki on the track would break some fucking records. All right. She then goes on to say, me and JT ain't the best of friends, but we ain't beefing. Okay. No BITs, always having, and that they keep a secret. Okay. So whatever it is, I haven't heard the song in its entirety, but that's what she's saying. I do agree. I feel like Cardi and Nicki mending fences will bring them so much motherfucking money. But I'll be honest, with Nicki having such a successful run with her own tour and making her own money on her own, it is kind of given, why would I partner? Like, we at some point, let's say we are cool, but why would I partner up and do anything with you when I can make my own money without you, and I ain't got to split up ass thing with no bitch? Okay. So I can see that, and who's to say whenever Cardi does go on tour, because I don't think she's ever had the chance to go on tour, because once her project dropped, shortly after that, she ended up getting pregnant. And, she just ain't been doing it since. She's done some concerts and stuff and festivals, but I don't think she hasn't done her own tour. So we don't even know what that looks like. And maybe she wants to get her opportunity to do her own tour to see what she could do. And then if that goes well, she might not want to partner with a bitch like her. I don't know. But I do believe that there is a lot of money to be made should Cardi and Nicki come together at some point. But those are just my thoughts. All right. Now, when it comes to JT and Miss Glow, what is being alleged, at least it was kind of like alleged last year. I believe it was around the time that the video surfaced of Glow, not Glow, but of JT getting into it with Uzi. And then we started hearing some stuff about her and Ice Spice having an exchange of words. And then JT came and said that wasn't true or whatever. She was upset with Uzi because somebody else sat in her seat. But whatever the story was that JT came out with, a lot of people were not believing. Okay. But they were very quick to believe that Glorilla did slap her. All right, that was definitely one of the rumors that Glorilla slapped the hell out of JT. I believe JT may have debunked that. Glorilla, if she did debunk it, it didn't matter because in one of her recent songs, she said something about slapping BITs up and making bail. Matter of fact, she said slapping raptures and making bail is what she said. Okay. Now, how you go from talking about slapping rap BITCHs, okay, and making bail, and then turn around in another song on your album, on your project, and say that you and JT ain't the best of friends, but y'all ain't beefing. Well, you just sat up here and made a whole song about slapping the rap BIT. Girl, that is comical. Where the whole song wasn't about her, but that was a snippet in the song. All right. So that's what happened with those ladies. Okay. Once this ended up surfacing, then JT definitely came out to address some things. I believe somebody got into one of the comments of one of the blogs on Instagram and said, does anybody know why Glow even slapped JT at that award show? And then JT was like, she never slapped me ever, ever, never. Like, y'all find y'all somebody to play with because the BIT ain't never touched me. Period. Okay. So that is something that Miss JT had said, and she decided to take it over there to Twitter. All right. And we are definitely going to get into that. If you thought that we weren't, you are wrong, because we are definitely about to get into it. Now, y'all make sure that you guys are coming in. You are liking up the video. Okay. It's a lot of words that were being said between the ladies, and Glorilla definitely started deleting tweets, and I felt a way about it. I was like, girl, stand on what the hell you said. Why are you over here deleting these tweets? It's out there. Like, why are you tweeting and then turning around and deleting? It was really silly, but I started to realize, okay, that her team did get to her and tell her, BITCH, you got a lot to lose. You need to snatch that SHI back. And I see why she kind of would drop it and then delete it. She dropped it enough for old girl to catch it, but I guess enough to not get in too much of trouble. And I'm like, but also you're going to get in trouble either way it go. So you might as well just leave it the hell up there. Like, I mean, ain't that your whole rap persona, which is checking BITs? So what does she really have on the line to jeopardize her, in all honesty, if that's her whole persona? These people know what they invested in. But anyway, let's get into some things, because this is the post here, as you guys can see. It says JT responds to a comment about the rumor her and Glorilla got in a fight, and she confirms that Glow never slapped her. All right, now at the very top, of course, JT reposted it, and she says, I've been said she did. She the one that went radio silent, played into it, released a song about slapping rap BITs, and now you want to talk about female unity? Corny. Now listen, I do kind of agree with JT on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna necessarily say that it's corny, because I feel like a lot of you hoes be corny at a point in your career. You know what I'm saying? At a time, we have dudes sitting over here talking about, they'll rap about clapping folks and killing folks or whatever, and then by the end of the album, they over there rapping about keeping your head up, girl. Hey, Tupac, how are you doing over there in heaven, honey? Hello. So okay, it's a lot of corny and contradictions and stuff that be going on. That's why I'm not gonna hold Glow to the fire too much. Okay, so there's that. All right, now let's go ahead and keep going, because of course JT goes on. Somebody says to her, "Uh-oh, she's been subbing Glorilla all this time." Now, granted, I did see some tweets from JT earlier this week, and she was snapping on somebody. I guess they had been stalking her page or watching her or whatever the case was, and she was over there slick going off on the person. Matter of fact, I think it was it Thursday? I think it was. She said, BITCHs be sneak dissing, letting they flunky wanna be me as friends hype they head up. But when I come, just know I'm not gonna play with neither one of y'all BITs. Y'all long overdue. Hey next. BITCH. Now that's what she said. This was on Thursday night. Then she turned around. It was like early in the wee hours, I believe, Thursday morning or something like that. Then she turned around and said, I'm the most supportive BITCH ever with receipts, but somewhere in a BITCH's era's head, I'm their competition. Out of all these BITCHs who dick you ride, you want to pick me as your enemy. Loser. So I don't know who she's talking about, but I questioned if it was Saucy, because a lot of people in the comments were saying she was talking about Saucy, right? So now that Glorilla has dropped this track, And JT is coming out defending herself, making sure that it's very clear that nobody ever put their hands on her, according to her, and how corny this person is. People are coming out and somebody says, oh, she's been subbing Glorilla all this time. So what I read to you guys is one of those subs. Actually, it was 2 tweets that were subs. And so she says, no, the fuck I wasn't. I wasn't subbing her. She says, I don't know these girls like that to have problems with them. And I always wish them the best first. Well, see, I feel like you over here giving corny vibes yourself. So y'all technically one and the same, in my opinion, because you just sat up here and felt the way about it, called this girl corny, and then turned around and said that you don't have no problems with her. You don't know her enough to have a problem with her. But for you to call her corny, I kind of feel like, girl, you do got a problem with her. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, because the rumor was that you got slapped and it was never cleared up by said person who was accused of slapping you. So, I mean, yeah, all right. It's giving corny on both sides. So she says, I guess she was waiting on her. No, somebody said, so who started the rumor and why Glow ain't just clear it up to begin with? That's weird. So JT says, I guess she was waiting on her tape to address, and who gonna clear up going viral for slapping someone when the whole hood believed it? It was on brand. Okay. It was on brand for Glorilla to portray this image of her being the thug or whatever it is, the tough girl that she, portrays, is what I believe JT is trying to mention here, right? So then, okay, now y'all know Miss Gordon, when JT had sat up there and said, I've been said that she didn't hit me. All right, she went radio silent, played into it, and she gonna release a song about slapping and rapping BITs. Now it's female unity. So then Glow stepped into the chat and said, shut your dumb ass up and fix them ugly ass wigs. I said it ain't no beef hole. You the one with the secret animosity. Oh, my baby. Listen, Glow stepped right on out there and just started swinging and cussing and going the hell off. And then gonna talk about that lady wigs. But I guess it's fair game. She sat up there and called you corny, honey. So let the good times roll. So JT says, listen, ugly shouldn't leave your mouth ever, Joe. Not you call this girl Joe. You look like you was born feet first. Whoa, girl, you say all that to her now. She says, don't mention me. Secret animosity. Why? Okay. And then Glow say, you know what? Never mind. No free promo over here, honey. And then JT says, BITCH, you said my name, Air Mattress Brain. I was like, whoa. Air Mattress Brain is wild. That is wild. Whoa. So then JT goes on to say, ugly wigs. BITCH, is you dumb? You will never in your life be this raw hoe. I've been had fake titties off Care Credit. Now, man, why are we promoting this? Off Care Credit. Wait a minute. You been had fake itty. You been had them fake things. But what did she say about your breast? She ain't saying all she did was say, shut your dumb ass up and fix them ugly ass wigs. I've been saying it ain't no beef. Oh, you the one with the secret animosity. So how do we get to I been had fake titties off Care Credit? What? She says, I been at BIT. You just getting training wheels. Now, see, this right here that you giving this extraness right here, that's not even lining up with anything. What does you having fake titties off Care Credit have to do with you having ugly wigs? You could have said you been at BITCH without letting the people know that you didn't have money for the breast that you was loaning. Because, girl, it's giving financed breast if it ain't paid off completely. Girl, we didn't need to know we didn't need to know that. That didn't have anything to do with anything. But that's just my personal life. Why would you say, girl, anyway, that's your business, girl. It don't matter no more. You been had them, right? So then Glow says, I mentioned your name to clear the air. What you wanted me to say? Did I didn't slap you, but I hit you with the person instead? Scary. So again, Glorilla is confirming that you got touched. You got touched by me, bitch. Why you sitting over here lying? All right. Now listen, I do feel like I can't name a time, but I am sure JT has been caught up in some lies previously. So I feel like it's not off brand for her to lie about getting hit as well. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just my, and y'all let me know if y'all caught Glow in some lies. Cause I mean, the only lie I could think of that she been caught in from my understanding would be the Uzi situation. I don't know if that's the cousin or not, but I'm still looking sideways, looking sideways at her. Come on, JT, looking sideways at her talking about some damn she Uzi cousin. Now I'm like, you ain't one to lie. At least we haven't caught you in none yet. But I do feel like you lied about that. So I'm just saying the fact that Glow is reiterating that she hit her, she probably did. Okay, but according to Miss JT, she says, OMG, you are a liar. BIT, you didn't hit me with this SHI. She says, you fanned out as BITCH. You approached me sounding like an old beat up box Chevy. What up, gang? What up, gang? That's how she said the girl approached her. Whew, that's a possibility. That could be how she approached you, but it also could be how it did not end up. But I don't know. I want their girl studies. What they talking about? All right. So then JT says, I honestly thought Glow was a real BIT. Man, she says, I honestly thought she was a real BIT man, but she not. She calls all that SHI with FNX remix too. Came in the game messy and phony, ready to switch on your homies too. Had to jump back on the roof. Now, wait a minute. You might have a point, but the rap girls be so funny to me because y'all all do the same SHI and then y'all sit up here and y'all all talk about each other. You are a flip flopper as well, dear heart. Okay? You a flip flopper too. And whether she was to the flip on her friends, which I'm not sure if she was and had to jump back on the roof, not sure. Gloss is still ready to go up for her behind her. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. But anywho, so then Glow says, "Don't make me pop up at one of them backyard barbecue shows you doing." BITCH. Now you did not have to call that girl functions, no backyard barbecues. She says, you feeling a way about slapping rap BITs and making bail. She says, guess that last run in had you thinking you the only BITCH that I touched. Woo! Glow ain't lying. Because she could have been talking about anybody. Any up and coming rapper that she got into it with and hit somebody. But a hit bird will holler, and that is what you're doing, is what it seems like. But in JT's defense, she really is only speaking on it because somebody asked the question and she was responding, trying to clear up the matter when it came to her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, girl. So then JT wanted to let people know that Yo Gotti started at backyard barbecues. Now he owns you. So this is not a drag, real hustlers relate. But pull up. Now I will have to say with the Yo Gotti thing. See, you making it seem like Yo Gotti was going to backyard barbecues, like performing and stuff. No, he was going there hosting. Okay, and I don't think he was grouping this shit together trying to make it seem like it was a tour. And he could have. He could have. Okay, I'm not sure. I would think not, but what I can say was that he was an established artist and more than likely was doing the hosting. But you got to go back and start somewhere. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. And she's taking the be Simone approach, which is I'm gonna try again, and I'm just gonna do this shit by myself. And I don't blame JT for wanting to do this by herself. I do think that she's gonna be much more successful alone than she is together, but that's just my personal opinion. And I also say that because JT was the one that always wanted to do this. She's always had the passion to do music, so and to be the rapper. So I don't blame that girl. Go solo, do your thing. Shout out to Miami for holding y'all down during the time that you was in prison. But it might be like she kind of, feeling like she is starting over. She might not make the same type of music that she made with City Girls. Like, this is just a new space that she's entering. And I'm wondering, with her having this contract thing, like, how does that work? Are you independent because they don't own the name JT? Only City Girls, or they only have you on contract as City Girls, or is everything that you do under the JT brand they're going to profit from because you're still tied into this contract? So I'm just wondering what that is like. And if also City Girls ain't making no moves, if they ain't making no moves together for real, then JT got to do something out here so she can eat. I hate to say it, I may not like her attitude all the time, but she got to get out here and get her hustle on so she can she got to eat, period. Okay, so I don't really blame her, even if she got 2 songs out, 3 songs, and she's going around singing and rapping and doing her thing. Do what you got to do, because you still got to get your bills paid. And if people are going to pay you money to show up to host and perform or whatever the case is, then I'm not going to say you shouldn't go out there and really get your coin, because everybody got to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, this back and forth between her and Glow started to really irritate me, because I'm just like, see, JT just be reminding me why she just gets on my nerves. Now, after I got a chance to learn more about her personality, I love the interview that she did with Angie Martinez called In Real Life. That interview on that podcast, I don't know, I felt like I saw a different side of her, and I was just able to understand her a bit more. But then when you see her on social media and she go on these rants and want to act like she's better than and call people broke and this, that, and the other, I don't be liking that. I don't be liking it. And then y'all stay calling y'all very fans that support y'all broke as hell and talking down on them and stuff, but then turn around and they be trying to promote to them too. So I don't know. But I mean, I guess like if you, I'm not ever above if y'all come at these people wrong. I do agree that they should be able to clap back at you motherfuckers too, right? Because sometimes they don't be bothering people. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, girl, do your thing. So then she goes on to say, that never made me feel away, DICK face. I never reacted, never gave a fuck, just stop the fake unity, SHI is all I'm saying. Okay. Then she goes on to let us know that she got a 9th mugshot pending, pretty much insinuating that she is going to snap, crackle, and pop on Glorilla when she does get the chance to do so. All right. Now, Sweetie went on to actually like this post. Now, I don't know if Sweetie knew exactly what was going on. I do want to believe that she knew. You know what I'm saying? But you just never know. And honestly, it could have been somebody else that liked it, because I know Victoria Monet said that one of her employees, one of her social media managers, liked a negative tweet in this JT and Glorilla situation, and she had to release them. And I don't blame her. I think that if you have people managing your social media for you, you need to pay very close attention to the things that they are liking and supporting, because they could get you tied up in something that really could be political, ain't got nothing to do with you. It's not your views, and it could potentially get you canceled. Or I ain't gonna say cancel, but it can cause you to miss opportunity. So I'm definitely with Victoria Monet for, calling that stuff out and letting us know that she released that person. But I hate that Sweetie sat up there and tried to act like she didn't know what the hell was going on by coming back to social media talking about, why was it? What happened? What's going on? What did I do? Girl, anyway, but I do want to go ahead and I actually want to see if I can share real quick what Victoria Monet had to say about this situation. So you guys give me 1 second as we can try and get this up so that we can hear Victoria Monet. Okay, so let's share that, get that up, get this on the screen, and then let's hear her
retweet about JT's mugshot that I didn't do. I have an entire team logged into my accounts to make tweets and posts for me when I'm busy. I'm in rehearsal for coding a bit on my phone. So I got pulled out of rehearsal to be told that someone on my social media team did something that they weren't supposed to do, thinking that they were logged into their account. I guess they were going back and forth between their account and my account and pressed some buttons that they shouldn't have fucking pressed, which is really irritating because I really have no problem with either of them. I'm sending so much love. I don't fuck with Black women beefing online. I want everybody to love. To say I wish people knew that in my character, but how would you know that it came from my account? So you have every right to cuss me out, not knowing that it wasn't actually me, but I just had to make it clear, I would never do that. I love my Black women. I support my Black women. I only uplift them. So, yeah. And the person who did it is fired. Is that Beyonce meme? You're fired. Or is it what movie is it? He's like, fired, 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 fired. It's like Cat in the Hat or something. Anyway, yeah. It's I'm just, as you guys know, my life is changing a lot, and so I'm having to delegate a lot more. Tasks like making posts aren't as easy as they were because I'm working really, really hard. Have some surprises up my sleeve. If you know me and follow me, you know that I've been pretty quiet on social media for the past week or couple weeks. So I definitely wasn't online looking at and trying to say, like, I wish people knew.
All right, so y'all just pretty much heard most of what Miss Victoria Monet had to say, and she's saying that that ain't got nothing to do with her. She love everybody. She ain't don't put her in that. This is what she's saying. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I have to be honest and say that fire, 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 fire. That did not come off as believable to me. But I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if they've been fired. That's what she said. I mean, she could have cussed them out real good or something like that. But as long as you handled your big one and handled your business when it came to them, girl, who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? That's your company. And I'm glad that you jumped on that real quick. Like, meanwhile, you got Sweetie over there liking stuff, didn't want to hop online, talk about some what had happened, what I did now. And it's like, girl, you know what you had did. You had like that tweet, and you had like this tweet right here about that mugshot pending, knowing that she was talking about Glorilla. Now it is a possibility that Sweetie did not see that. I think a lot of times we do assume that people just all they got is all day to just sit online and be on social media all day to really see what's going on. It probably popped up on her timeline first thing she saw. She probably liked it and went on about her business or something, right? It's very, very possible, but when I saw it, I was like, now what is the beef with them then? Because just last month, early March, I believe it was at the what was it, the Billboard Women in Music award show or whatever like that. Like, y'all was just all good. You was over there hugged up, talking. I believe Glorilla said that she loved you so bad or something like that. So it's like, what exactly is the beef of it all? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I do kind of want to share that real quick just so y'all could see what was going on over there. And I'm like, I thought the girls cool, honey, but I guess that they ain't. Okay. So these are the ladies over there chit-chatting with each other at the Women in Music Award, hugging, talking. Everything is good. You in this part, you'll hear Glorilla say something like, I miss you so. I think she said, I love you so bad, or miss you so bad. I think she said, I love you so bad. So I didn't think there was a beef at all, as this was on March 7th of last month. But I know a lot of people were speculating that one of the reasons why there would be beef, if any at all, was because, Saweetie was supposed to be on that FNF remix. And I think that she contributed financially to that project. And unfortunately, she ended up not being on that project at all. I thought she was trying to shoot a video for it. And in addition, I thought that she, had already, recorded her tracks and everything. So you would think that they have beef, right? But whatever it is, and whatever it was, obviously Sweetie still has a bit of love for her, as you see that Sweetie pretty much stopped for Glow and Glow ran towards her. So it seemed like they would have been cool. Like, she moved past whatever it is. But one thing about these stands and these fans, it ain't fans that do this, it's stands that do this. One thing about these stands, they're gonna make you have beef. They're gonna make you choose a side. They're gonna make you feel away. And I hate that so much. I really hate the culture that female rap has taken, because I feel like y'all don't even do this SHI with guys. Like, y'all just don't. Kendrick Lamar done dropped a diss to the damn just dropped a diss to J. Cole. J. Cole done released his track or whatever, dropping a diss or whatever. And girl, it came and went. We ain't still talking about the beef, and I don't see none of the fans on Twitter arguing all day long about the same fucking shit over and over and over. And those people are, to me, J. Cole and Kendrick shouldn't be beefing anyway. They're very, very lyrical, very extremely talented artists. Like, they some, hey, they got all kind of talent. And they ain't up here like, yeah, they gonna keep it on the track. They gonna spill their little big one or whatever like that. But I don't see none of the fans over there creating stand pages and arguing with each other all damn day, trying to disprove this and disprove that and believe whatever lies make sense to them. Like, it's crazy. I really hate the culture that this is taking. But let's go ahead and keep going. All right. Glorilla says, girl, the mug shots is from you stealing, not fine. BITCA, shut the fuck up, baby. Now, this made me holler. This right here made me holler. Like, girl, not you done clocked it and said it's from stealing. Let's not act like you that big Billy badass when you know that you're not, girl. You have not been locked up for fighting. Girl, that is too funny. Then Glorilla said inmate 0983 was taking off her shoes like she gonna get to me. Didn't know if her ass was trying to get active or get sturdy. Lying about getting touched is crazy. I believe Glow. I don't care how y'all feel. Type till you turn blue. I believe Glow definitely touched JT because some of this energy she's bringing and giving don't even make sense. It don't. It don't. You should have had this much energy about it and called her out and did whatever you did when the rumor first hit. Like, I understand you may expect her to clear up the matter because they're saying that she was the one that touched you, but the same way you clearing it up now, you should have made war about it at that time back then when they said that she touched you. And you wait till her song drop, hear the female unity, and then now you choose to have an issue about it. Why we ain't see all this shit all over the blogs and y'all beefing on Twitter and stuff then? Yeah, it's giving you got touched. Okay. Matter of fact, I did see a tweet on Twitter and I had to repost it because I was like, girl, I'm with you on this right here. This person says, listen, ain't no BITCH gonna walk this earth and claim she slapped me and I'm radio silent, especially if it didn't happen. Now she's speaking up about it not happening. Nah, baby, you got slapped. Okay, that's the energy that is given for me. Okay. Now let's keep going. So then Glorilla is responding to JT saying that she's not a real BITCH and how she switched up. Glow says, yeah, you slower than me. I'm done arguing. Get up with me in real life. I don't do the internet. You gonna win every time. I already heard you going broke anyway. Baby, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa, not you told this lady you heard she going broke anyway, which is why she doing the BBQs. I told y'all this woman got to eat too. She got to do what she got to do. She probably got a family she got to feed too. Girl, Glow, let me tell y'all, Glow was eating the fuck out of JT. Now, JT circled back around and started chewing her up, but it was only after Glorilla was being told she had to stop tweeting so damn much, okay? But let's get into it. So then JT says, Glow shiesty, leave me alone, damn little boy. And it's like, what you mean, leave you alone? You the one that sent for her, technically. Well, no, I'm lying. No, I'm not. Because whatever Glorilla said in her track, she wasn't dissing you. All she was saying that we're not the best of friends, but we ain't beefing either. So y'all can stop trying to make that a thing. You the one that felt the need to, come to the front, clear up stuff, say whatever. I feel like you sent for her. And so therefore she came for you because what you over here upset about don't got nothing to do with what that particular song was about. Why you didn't raise this much hell when that song first dropped, when she said slapping rat bitches and making bail hoe? Why you ain't go off then? You wait until she bring up a song about unity for you to want to go off. So that is a little weird. That's a little weird to me, but okay. So then, all right. Let's see. She says, BITCH, why are we talking about wigs? Are you happy you can finally afford one? No, ma'am. Why are we talking about titties on care credit? It should be the question. Why are we talking about titties on care credit when she never even brought up titties on care credit? She was talking about your wig, but you wanted to bring up your titties on care credit. What is that? What does that mean? You mentioned that care credit only means to me that you didn't have the money to pay for it. Like, why did you even bring that up? And it had nothing to do with anything, just to prove how much of a bad BIT you have always been. Whew, not making sense. Anywho, y'all know in her new song, Megan said you could get your wig turned like Effie from Dream Girl. So this is what Glow says about JT wig. JT come back and said, "Girl, I wore my wig like this on purpose, and so Weedy ain't have to buy it." Slow, swagless bitch who wears sports bras and ski masks should never speak on a bad bitch fish face. And it's like, girl, that's lame. That's lame. You acting like your fashions was always there. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not with JT in this particular battle here, girl. I just can't do it. I cannot, JT girl. Mm-mm. I can't. Like, your fashions have been any better than hers. Like, girl, anyway, let's keep going. So JT says, bitch, you're ugly. No sex appeal. Got dragged for trying to be seductive at the awards. Crying to your label because you was tired of crunk dancing. Not you. Now you ate with that one. I'm with you on that right there now. Not you over there crying to your label because you was tired of crump dancing. You are a Glock-toting pit bull. I guess you mean to say pit bull that needs to stay in her G Fazos. You're not a Cinderella. Hell, you're not even a stepsister, bitch. Like, girl, yikes. What are JT? Who is tweeting for you, baby? Who's tweeting for you? Okay. Glorilla says your comeback's weak. Just stop, boo. It's okay. I won. I'm like, yeah. So then JT says, I thought you won. I stopped. I was being generous. Then you promote that whack ass project that nobody give a fuck about and nobody asked for. Well, girl, they must give a fuck about it. For everybody to be talking about it. She says, you just be doing SHI. Work on your craft. Soften your voice. Now, girl, I'm not going to disagree here. Everything ain't got to be hard like your life. Girl, these people crazy. These people is acting up. JT goes on to say, y'all hoes jealous because I do my own thing. And I bet not catch y'all hoes trying to do club tours since it's so beneath y'all. I swear this been the most fun I had in my career in a while. I don't think they're saying that it's beneath them. I think they're just saying that it's beneath you because you were already an established artist. And you would think from the success of City Girls, you would be able, even as a solo individual from that group, you would be able to go on and do more than just the mom and pop locations. I think some people believe that you have developed enough of a fan base to be able to do more than what it is that you're doing right now. Okay. But that's just my personal. All right. Let's see. So somebody retweets this when Glorilla said in May 0983 was taking off her shoes like she was trying to get at me. JT responded to that saying, fake ass street bitch always bringing up jail, but was just crying about how you ain't have a bed until you was 15 years old and sleeping in hotels. I'm confused. Are you street or just poor? Yikes. Okay. I'm not confused. That it seems like from these tweets, you keep your eyes on her more than she watches you, is what I'm realizing. I just yeah, it seemed like you really be watching her. The interviews she's doing, the music she's putting out. She's talking about your wigs. She's talking about the incident, the altercation y'all had with each other. She's mentioning light work, but the things that you're bringing to the front, to me, in my opinion, shows that you keep your eyes on her. You're up to date on the shit that she be having going on, and that do give a little weird considering that you claim you are that bit. Let's keep going. So this person says to her, attacking someone for being poor as a child is just strange. Okay. I mean, I would have to agree, especially if you too were one of those individuals that was also poor, considering the fact that you was over there stealing and frauding the people, which is the reason why you got locked up anyway. And it wasn't your first time getting in trouble about it. Okay. Being the scammer and stuff that you were. It wasn't your first time. You just happened to had to go to prison this time during your come up. So then JT says, and attacking me for going to prison is strange too. Same difference. How you know what I've been through? Eye for an eye. Fuck y'all weak as BITs on this app. Now, when you beefing, girl, you are beefing. It is giving these BITs on this app. All right. So that's what she said. She said attacking me for going to prison. Oh wow. But that's something that you're doing currently. Let's talk about, well, I ain't gonna say what you're doing currently, but within the past few years in your adult life, that's what you had going on. You were in charge of your life. This girl was 15 years old at the time. So even if she was sleeping in a hotel, sleeping on an air mattress, whatever the case is, that's a reflection more so on her parents than it is for her as a child. What can you say about your big grown ass out here doing what you was doing? What? Whew, girl, some people gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad because I ain't on JT side completely, baby. Anywho, so Akbar had to jump into it because one thing a lap dog gonna do is they gonna jump, okay? And she said, I do what I want, I say what the I want. Whoever at JT, fuck that big Toy Story limited edition head. She ain't no threat. Okay. So she want to jump into it and talk SHI about Glorilla and stuff. She's saying all this negative stuff. Baby, somebody reposted her body from what it was before she got that work done and dragged her and said you would be one to talk about bodies and stuff like that. You really don't need to touch on nobody considering all the work you had to go and get done. Yikes, girl, it was a mess. So then Gloss Up hop in. And Gloss Up is just like, well, wait a minute, BITC. I was trying to stay out of it because we don't really do that jumping shit over here. So I was trying to stay out of it. So then she says, but why do you feel like you had time to insert yourself in they SHI? I know that's right, Gloss. I know that's right, Gloss. So it took a minute. I don't think Akbar responded. This was last night. I don't think Akbar responded to Gloss until today because one thing that Akbar thrives off of is making the blogs for what she has to say and her personal opinion, but never making the blogs for her actual talent and music. Okay. For what she feels like she really can do out here in this world, which is rap. She's never making the blogs for that. It's only when she's jumping to be on the lap or when she just saying some stupid shit and they actually repost her. It's crazy. But anywho, and the sad part is one of the reasons they really post Akbar on their page, primarily the neighborhood talk, is because so many people don't like her. And whenever she says something, people are going to get in the comments and they're going to drag her. And what does that dragging does? Of course, it brings more to their platform, right? That's the only reason why they post her. But anywho, she responds and she says, at Glitter Gloss or whatever, she says, what's up? Yeah, because I wanted to say something and ain't a BITCH alive who look like you or that radio head ass bitch gonna check me, is what she said. And then Gloss, I don't know if Gloss was referring to her or what, but Gloss says, laugh my ass off. I got so much spit in my mouth for a hoe. Okay. Now, I don't know if Gloss has responded just yet. I have not seen anything, but in time, she just might get with Akbar. I did also see on Twitter where Akbar was talking about how much she likes Glow, but, or at least Gloss, but, whatever. So, and that's what she says. She like her. I don't know if she won't smoke or not, but anywho. So then Glorilla responded underneath Gloss Up's post, and she says, deep breath, shape ass. They better be lucky they telling me to stop. Listen, when I tell y'all Glorilla came ready to get the girls together and clown, she was winning that one. She was definitely winning that one, baby. She was letting JT have it. She was definitely letting JT have it. Girl, this is a whole damn mess. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about this. I just came to give y'all the back and forth between all of the ladies, or at least between both of the ladies. Let me know. Are y'all picking a side? I don't think it's really a side that really needs to be picked in this situation. But y'all gonna do that anyway, because that's just how y'all is. So y'all let me know down in the comments and just let me know overall what y'all make of this entire situation between the ladies. Do y'all believe JT actually got slapped by Glow, or you believe she just got hit with the purse? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, honey. I am Jami, that's me. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. First I'm out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but you run no gun.